I don't know where you are, whether it's daytime, nighttime. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm just on here to quickly talk a little bit about those kinds of things that I've been talking about with regards to finding our passions and finding the things that matter. And I've been really thinking a lot about life paths and passions lately. And as I discussed in the last one, I love music, and music really, really means so much to my soul, and I think it's super super important. But as more days are going on, I'm really also realizing that one of the things that really matters the most to me is having fun, and I really lost sight of that for a long time, and I took life far too seriously, and I think a lot of that was societal programming, pressures. And where I'm coming with this is that I've I've come to realize that we exist in this weird society that tells us that we're supposed to strive to do more and more and more and more, and make more money and buy bigger houses, and have better cars and have more stuff and more things. And what I've come to realize is that over the last couple of years, I felt quite sad and lost for a long time, because I was wrapped up in that as well, because I thought that was definitely what it's supposed to be. But I also have had a chance to just really come home, and by come home I mean come into myself, and really sit with the things that matter to me. And here we are, and the world is starting to, well, it's doing weird things. I don't even know what's happening out there. And I'm supposed to, get back into the workforce, and get going. And I I I I don't want to. I don't want to work for somebody else to help make money for a company that at the end of the day, I don't really matter, and chances are I'm contributing to something that really has no bearing on me, when at the end of the day what I'm passionate about is so I I don't understand why we're not valued for wanting to live. And I know that, society has made it so that way you are expected to find a partner, and both of you are supposed to work to be able to buy the house and the cars, and to make sure that the kids have the big parties, and blah 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 blah. And I just, as time goes on, can't seem to get behind any of it. I really feel this deep call to just be home. I like homemaking, and when you're honored for that and respected for that, I don't I don't really understand why that makes me any less than. Now, as a person who enjoys homemaking, when I think about that, what I'd love to be doing is, you know, taking care of growing and foraging and preparing my own food, to be able to provide for myself and a family, and friends and community, to be able to spend time in nature, and to just maintain my home and my space, and put my love and my energy and my effort into that, to be able to take time to do the research. I love researching, and to make music, and to enjoy communing with people, and to, like, chop wood, and to keep things tidy, and to take care of those that matter, and to take care of myself, and then, to be able to do things that I truly truly love and am passionate about without feeling guilty. So those are things like meditating, and spending time in nature, and painting and drawing and writing and making these videos, and having a cup of tea with friends, or doing oracle card readings and tarot readings, or creating or inventing, or just, living. We spend so much time working for other people that then we don't have the energy for all of those things that we're working for. And so we come home and we sit in front of a television, or we sit in front of a computer, or we sit scrolling through our phones because we're too tired to even enjoy the stuff that we're working so hard for. And I feel this pressure to like get out there and get my shit together when, like, all I really want to do is to be home and to have people to take care of that appreciate it and love me for it. I don't understand why. I've got an education. I'm an intelligent person. I can think. I have a lot to contribute. But I feel like I want to contribute that in my own home and in my own sphere, so that way all of the efforts that I put forth I see every day, and they're not going in someone else's pocket to fuel what? At the end of the day, we need to be healthy, we need to be happy, we need to be living in joy, we need to have a roof over our heads, we need to be warm and clothed, we need to have good food and clean water. We need to have communion and love. It's also messed up out there, and I can feel like a lot of it is shifting, but I just wanted to come on here really quickly and say I don't have the drive to get out and find some elusive job that's going to fill all of those needs, when at the end of the day, my need, and I think really a lot of us probably have a need, is to be home or be amongst our people and enjoy life and thrive and be. And it used to be that way before capitalism took over and colonialism. We worked for ourselves to make our lives, and like the family values were different because there was generally somebody home all the time, and I keep feeling this sense of guilt and burdenness about a desire to just be a homemaker and to be a creator and to work toward the life that I'm actually living and thriving. And I think a lot of us feel that. And I just want to say that it's okay. And it doesn't mean that we're less than or we're not valued because we're not out there pursuing somebody else's dream. What if my dream is to and create within my own world and be with people that I care about and love, and to take care of life and living and thriving that way. I'd love to see society transform in a way that where there's a lot more of that, and it's so not so absolutely exorbitantly priced to just survive, that more people can do that, because I think that there'd be a lot more happiness, a lot more health, and a lot more stronger values toward connecting and working together, and truly understanding and cherishing that there is great value in home. I'm at with things today. I had a great couple of days, sang a lot, spent some time with some wonderful people. I'm doing a lot of writing. I started my Medium writing up again, 77 Days of Fun. And I've been really just kind of coming into this forgiveness of myself for kind of feeling like a failure because I'm not out there seeking the almighty buck. and I know I'm supposed to be doing something, and I'm figuring that out. But what I am figuring out is that the thing that I really like to do is just, be home and creating a life and a home and art and writing and thinking and creating a more whole self, and living in peace and joy and hopefully being able to share that with people and spread that kind of a light on. So life isn't all about working the grind. Life is about living. And I hope more of us can start living more. Have a great day.